This week, the question of the week is... actually submitted by number 66. So if anyone else has a question for the question of the week, please let us know. This one is, what is the best or your favorite large-scale battle scene in movies? I think Quackrin is going to have the best answers for this one, seeing how we know she loves action movies.
I have one, actually.
I can't wait.
Yeah, I actually, despite not normally loving war movies, I really enjoyed 1917. I'm envisioning the scene where he's running through to deliver the message.
That is an incredible scene, yes.
And the huge battle scene that's going on around him, I thought was incredible. Then that's the one that I really love. But I did like Dunkirk as well. I liked it a lot, and I don't normally like war movies.
I watched behind the scenes of that movie. It's amazing.
Yeah. Oh, man, though. The single shots.
That was fantastic.
Crazy. But yeah, that scene was awesome.
Well, you picked a good one, I will say.
Thank you.
For someone that doesn't like those kind of movies, that is a pretty epic battle scene, I would say.
That's very good.
Yep.
But now I got to go with number 66. This is your question.
I'm going to leave out the two big ones that they actually came to my mind first, but I wanted to get something different. And so I'm going to go with Star Wars.
No.
Shocked. This is my shocked face.
Come on. I can't believe how unbelievably shocked I was, excited when I saw in theaters Attack of the Clones, that Geonosian battle, which started out with, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and Padme fighting those three monsters, and then all of the droids come out, and then it's Mace Windu and all of the Jedi, and then Yoda comes with all the clone troopers, and around the survivors a perimeter create, and dude, and it just goes on. You have the stupid humor of R2 and C-3PO, which people hate, but I don't care, I like it, and then it ends with Count Dooku versus Anakin and Kenobi, and then Dooku versus Yoda. And yeah, the CGI isn't great, I get it, but who didn't want to see when Yoda dropped his cloak and his cane and picked up that lightsaber? Yeah. Who didn't love that?
I'll never forget that when I saw that in theaters. That theater went nuts.
That was a very long battle, and it had a couple different moments throughout, and I forgot to even mention when they were out of the arena and the clones were attacking the droids with all of the tanks and crawlers and the starships getting back into space, and that, dude, I can't. I gotta watch it right now.
I think me and Walter saw that in theaters, if I remember correctly.
People were going nuts. I was one of... Well, no, I don't think I was one of them.
I get it, Walter. Bad CGI. Silly humor.
No, I love to see. No, I'm just not the type of person that's going to be jumping up in a theater and clapping like everybody else. But inside, I was like all giddy.
I agree. All right, well, we knew you were going to pick Star Wars, but do you have other picks that aren't Star Wars? What were your other ones that you thought were pretty good?
Oh, I feel like someone's gonna take it. Or say it, so I didn't want to jump to it. But I was at the opening of Saving Private Ryan.
Well, you took mine.
and the Lord of the Rings one. That's why I didn't want to say it. The Two Towers.
I classified this twice, and one was battle scene as in a war movie, and the other was battle scene as in an action movie. So my two were Saving Private Ryan, the opening scene on the beach, maybe the most incredible scene ever filmed.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I can't even explain how amazing that is. And it's so realistic. It was so realistic. They had people who were at the beach say that was what it was. I mean, that's how incredible that scene was.
It gives you chills, dude. It gives you chills.
Yeah, number one, Saving Private Ryan would be number one on my list. I also had other, in the same genre, Braveheart, but I thought Avengers Endgame would be picked by a lot of people.
Yeah, you just took both of mine.
That's kind of where I was at. I was like, superhero battle scene or real life battle scene, but Saving Private Ryan was hands down. So what, Ryan the Lion, were those yours?
Yeah, I had Avengers Endgame and Braveheart were my two. I mean, Braveheart is a classic, a incredible battle scene, and Avengers Endgame is probably the scene I've seen most recently that actually had me really pumped in the theaters, just like getting excited, like things happening. I was like, when the portals open, I'm like, yeah. When you see Thor's hammer start to move, it's like, oh, are you kidding me? Like, too many moments in that had me just almost jumping out of my seat. So, yeah, I mean, those were the two that came to mind for me. They're just awesome.
I think that's what a good battle scene will do. It'll make you feel something, whether it's heartfelt or excited. But I felt those exact emotions, those exact moments that you did. Walter, what about you?
This one was hard because there's so many of them.
I know.
Obviously, Endgame, Infinity War, both of those were insane, the battle scenes. 66 talking about Two Towers, Lord of the Rings. That to me was just one whole long movie, just one giant battle scene, and I loved it. So I'm gonna go with then The Patriot with Mel Gibson.
Oh,
Nice.
that was
Love that.
third on my list.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I love that movie.
That one was amazing, and Heath Ledger was in that too, right? Wasn't he? Was he his son?
Heath Ledger, man, yeah. He's
That's
awesome.
Ryan the Lion's guy right there.
Love that dude.
And whoever, I don't know the actor's name, but whoever plays the antagonist, man, he does the greatest job of making you hate him.
Oh, Jason Isaacs?
Jason Isaacs, yep.
Yeah, love Jason Isaacs too.
He
Yeah.
does a great job, but you hate him so much, and just that end scene
Yeah,
is like, yes!
he's so good.
And then I do watch a lot of TV, so any battle scene from Vikings or Last Kingdom.
I was gonna ask if anyone had from television. It's a little harder because large scale battles aren't as easy to film.
But they do.
It's tough. I mean, the Battle of the Bastards
Yeah,
is
Game
really
of
good.
Thrones, yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
What about anyone like Troy
Oh, yeah.
with Brad Pitt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy is
I
good,
really
yeah.
I like that movie more than most.
I like that one a lot.
It's been such a long time since I've seen 300, but I feel like that
Oh,
was
yeah.
really awesome as well.
Yeah, 300 was a really good one. Yeah.
What about Transformers? Would those be considered, large scale battle scenes as well?
Well, Transformers, technically, they are large and they're battling.
Hey, there you go.
Wow, that's pretty on the beat there.
You are correct, sir.
I wouldn't put them in a category.
The Transformers thing is kind of similar to saying in Captain America Civil War, would you consider the airport scene? Which I don't think it's like 10 versus 10 or something like that, but I would consider large scale like an army versus an army or something.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking too.
That makes sense. So would you put in a movie like Starship Troopers?
Sure.
Starship Troopers, yeah. Love that movie.
Was that a good war scene though? I don't. Yeah.
So I feel like it's not a very good war scene because like the humans immediately have to retreat because they're just dominated.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, that's why like the large scale scene is kind of just like pure domination from one side.
Which you can put a lot of World War II movies in that category. That was also another hit or miss movie, the new Pearl Harbor movie.
people didn't like that one. I love that one.
I liked it, but there was a lot of people who didn't think it was that good.
The one with like Affleck and Hartnett.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, I liked it.
For all the negatives about the movie, I thought the attack on Pearl Harbor was done fairly well.
I thought so too. I think the issue is that wasn't like the focal point.
Correct,
It
yeah.
was like
Yeah.
a love story, and I was like, I don't care.
You watched all those, right, Quackrin? All those war movies?
Ah, for sure. Totally. Top of my list.
That's how we answered the question of the week. Do you agree or disagree? What's your opinion? Comment and tell us how you'd answer this question. I thought me and Ryan the Lion would be on the same page. I'm glad someone said The Patriot. I love that movie
Yeah, that was a good call.
because he goes crazy in that movie and it's pretty cool.
Yeah, but it's justified, and I'm like, yes,
Yeah.
get him.